Alright, let's look at the homework 6.3, problem number 1. Alright, so let's use the trapezoid rule with n equals 4 to approximate the value of this definite integral. Alright, so I'm going to use GeoGebra here. Alright, so first thing I would do is I'm going to define the function. So I'm going to call it f of x. So colon equals, it's 25 minus x squared. So that's just the integrand. So hit enter. Alright, so now GeoGebra knows what the function is. Alright, then let's see, we need to find the delta x first. Let's see, delta x is going to be, let's see, we have 4 to 6, so its interval is length 2, divided by 4, so it's a 0.5, right? So let's see, trapezoid rule, so we have a 1/2 in front of it. Right, so delta x is, we just found out to be 1/2, right? So it's going to be 1/2 is a delta x. So 1/2 is a part of the trapezoid rule, and this 1/2 is just delta x, right? In between, you're going to have f of something plus, then you have a 2 times f of something plus 2 times f of something plus 2 times f of something plus f of something. Alright, so let's see, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Alright, so first number is going to be, of course, it starts from 4, right? And the last number ends at 6, so it's a 6, right? Since delta x is 1/2, it's gonna, so 4 is, next one is 4.5, next one is, of course, 5, next one is 5.5, right? So that will get you the trapezoid rule, right? So the value came out to be -3/4, right? So let's see, we want the 4 decimal places, but it looks like it's exactly 3/4, so a -3/4. So I'm going to put the negative 0.75, right? Then 4 decimal places, I guess I'm going to put 0, 0, right? So let's check the answer. So I'm going to go down here, submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, so let's do Simpsons Rule. Alright, it's pretty much the same thing as before. It's just 1/3 instead of 1/2. And then you have a bunch of things in between. And then you have delta x. Delta x is still the same number, so it's a 1/2. Alright, then you're going to have, so let's see, coefficient is 1, 4, so 4f of x plus the 2f and plus 4f plus f, right? And the first number is 4, just like before. Last number is 6. And delta x is 1/2, so next number is 4.5, next number is 5, next number is 5.5, and hit enter. Alright, we got -2/3, so if you want to write it in decimal notation, you're going to get, let's see, oh, I erased it. Alright, so it's going to be -0.6667, right? So I'm going to put -0.6667, right? So let's check the answer. Submit for testing. Alright, I came back and it looks like we got the Simpson rule correctly as well. Alright, let's find the exact value. So exact value is going to be, so we just have to do it by hand. Alright, so we're not going to use n equals 4, so I'm going to erase that. Alright, so antiderivative of 25 is 25x. Antiderivative of x squared would be x cubed over 3. And then we're going from 4 to 6, right? So if you plug in 6, 6 times 25, let's say 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 2 is 12, so it's a 150 minus, right? So it's a 6 cubed, it's going to be, let's see, 36. And the 6 and 3, 2, so 2 times 36 is 72. I minus, and plug in 4. 4 times 25 is easy. It's a 100. Right, so it's going to be 4 cubed is 64 over 3. Right, so this is going to be 150 minus 72 is 78. And a minus 100 is, let's see, 300 over 3. So it's going to be 300 minus 64 is 236 over 3. Right? Then 78 is common denominator, 3. So 78 is 3 times 8 is 24. And 3 times 7 is 21. So it's going to be 23. So minus 236. So this is going to be negative 2/3. Right? So here, it's going to be negative 2/3. Right? Round your answers to 4 decimal places. I'm not sure if maybe we should round this to. You have a 0.6667. It's the same thing, right? So let's check the answer. Go here, check the answer. Alright, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.